Aloha everyone, Amanda Patti, founder of Unlimited Movement and Wellness, and today I wanted to share with you a manual diaphragm release. And I'd like to just preface this by saying this is not my primary choice of releasing the diaphragm. I actually prefer to release the diaphragm using much more gentle techniques versus going in and manually releasing it. However, I have some clients who do prefer going in kind of like a gangbuster and manually releasing their diaphragm. And there are various signs and symptoms of a diaphragm that is overactive. Some of it can be mid to low back pain, core dysfunction, breath holding, jaw clenching, and the list goes on and on and on. One of the main reasons that our diaphragm can be tight too is also emotional based stuff. So if we become afraid, what is the first thing we do? Our breath catches. And also if we're holding on to sadness and anger and things like that too, our diaphragm can tighten up and alter our breath patterns as well. So how do we release the diaphragm manually? Well, we take the fingers and place it up under the rib cage. You'll have to soften the rib cage a little bit, because if you're really tight here because you don't want your gut hanging out, you're not going to be able to get in there. Let your gut hang out and let your gut be spongy. And I know, ladies, this is like one of the biggest, I guess, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Self-image considerations that we tend to be concerned about. But I'm inviting you, let your gut hang out. Your body will thank you for it. Just stick the fingers up underneath the rib cage. Slightly allow yourself just to relax in. And again, we're relaxing into it. We're softening. Take a deep breath in, focusing on pushing the fingers out from underneath the ribs. And then with an exhale, release and allow the fingers to move in a little bit more deeply. And you can massage up underneath the ribs. I'm not pushing into the body because that's where organs are and stuff. I'm reaching up under the ribs itself and massaging that space between the diaphragm and the rib cage, and just inviting the tissue to kind of let go. So repeat that process several times. We'll breathe in and exhale, release, and again get up there a little bit deeper. So from a side perspective, you place the fingers up underneath the rib cage, soften. We're not actively flexing because that engages the abs and we'll pop our fingers out from under the ribs. We're just softening so we can get our hands up under the rib cage. And again, breathe in, focus on expanding the hands out, and exhale, draw back in, and give yourself a little bit of a massage. Now, things to consider when manually releasing the diaphragm. It is not a comfortable experience. I'll be right up and honest and share that with you. It's a weird feeling, and if you're holding a lot of stuff in there, it is likely to be somewhat unpleasant. A couple of other things to watch for that I've witnessed with some of my own clients. Intense emotional releases. So laughter, tears, laughter followed by tears, or laughter and tears at the same time. And then the other response to be really considerate of is more of a visceral response, where people may feel dizzy and extremely nauseous as the diaphragm releases. So those are things just to watch for with yourself as you're working with yourself through this. Be gentle with yourself. Don't force it. Just allow yourself to release naturally and sink into it. If you have any questions, post them in the comment section below. Be sure to like this video, share it if you find it of value, and head on over and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks very much.